Hello, and welcome to another Saturday Storytime and Craft. I'm Mr. Cory, and this month we are talking about dragons. We're going to be reading the book, Dragons Love Tacos. And then later on, we're going to be making a paper dragon puppet. So, this should be pretty cool. But like I said, our book is Dragons Love Tacos, and it is written by Adam Rubin with pictures by Daniel Salmieri. So, let's get into it. Hey kid, did you know dragons love tacos? They love beef tacos and chicken tacos. They really love big, gigantic tacos. And tiny little baby tacos as well. Why do dragons love tacos? Maybe it's the smell from the sizzling pan. Maybe it's the crunch of the crispy tortillas. Maybe it's a secret. Either way, if you want to make friends with dragons, tacos are key. Hey dragon, why do you guys love tacos so much? But wait, as much as dragons love tacos, they hate spicy salsa even more. They hate spicy green salsa and spicy red salsa. They hate spicy chunky salsa, spicy smooth salsa. If the salsa is spicy at all, the dragons can't stand it. See? No spicy salsa. Why do dragons hate spicy salsa? Well, just one drop of hot sauce makes a dragon's ears smoke. One single speck of hot pepper makes a dragon snort sparks. Spicy salsa gives dragons the tummy troubles. And when dragons get the tummy troubles, oh boy. If you want to make tacos for dragons, keep the toppings mild. Tomatoes? Check. Lettuce? Check. Cheese? Check. These are all good toppings for tacos for dragons. Hey dragon, how do you feel about spicy taco toppings? Uh-oh, he does not like it. Dragons love parties. They like costume parties, pool parties. They like big gigantic parties with accordions, and tiny little parties with charades. Maybe dragons love parties. Maybe it's the conversation. Maybe it's the dancing. Maybe it's the comforting sound of good friends' laughter. The only thing dragons love more than parties or tacos is taco parties. Taco parties are parties with lots of tacos. If you want to have some dragons over for a taco party, you'll need buckets of tacos, pants loads of tacos. The best way to judge is to get a boat and fill that boat with tacos. That's about as many tacos dragons need for a taco party. After all, dragons love tacos. Hey dragon, are you excited for the big taco party? I think he is. He's marking it on his calendar. Oh, look at all the dragons. Just remember, dragons hate spicy salsa. Before you host your taco party with dragons, get rid of all the spicy salsa. In fact, bury the spicy salsa in the backyard so the dragons can't find it. See, they're burying it in the back. These dragons love your taco party. They love the music, they love the decorations, they especially love the tacos. Congratulations! It's a good thing you got rid of all that spicy... Wait a second. What are those little green things in that salsa? You didn't read the fine print. What does it say? Totally mild salsa. Now with spicy jalapeno peppers. Uh-oh. Dragons, listen to me. Don't eat those tacos. Those little green specks in the salsa, they're jalapeno peppers. They're super spicy. I know you love tacos, dragons, but you're not going to love those tacos. Do not let those dragons eat the tacos. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh no. Oh no, too late. Uh-oh. So why would the dragons help you rebuild your house? Maybe they're good Samaritans. Maybe they feel bad for wrecking it. Maybe they're just in it for the taco breaks. Oh, see, having more tacos. After all, dragons love tacos. Alright, so that was our book. I thought it was pretty silly and pretty funny. Liked all the dragons and all the tacos. So, do you guys like tacos? Well, but we are going to do our craft now. So it's going to be, like I said, a paper dragon puppet. So if you sign up for the kit, you will get all the materials you will need to make that puppet. And I will turn it over to me making the puppet. And then we'll come back. Okay, so let's make a paper dragon puppet. So, if you open up the kit, there is a lot of paper. There is some construction paper and some cardstock paper, some googly eyes, and 2 little tiny brads, and some colors. I believe it's either going to be markers or color pencils. I'm filming this part ahead, so you will see what you get. But to assemble our puppet, basically you're going to take 2 of the pieces of paper. You're going to take one of the big pieces of construction paper and one of the small pieces of construction paper. Currently they're folded in half, long way, short ways, but you're going to fold them in half, long ways. Basically, I believe some people refer to it as like the hot dog fold. So you're going to fold both of them in half like that. And then you're going to take each of those halves and fold them over again. Once you do this, your piece of paper is going to resemble, it's going to be like a little accordion shape. And on the end, it's going to look kind of like an M or a W. So you're going to want to do that with one of the big pieces of paper and one of the small pieces of paper. I included extra just in case you needed extra along the way, but for the most part, we're just going to use these 2 pieces. So once they're folded, you're going to take your glue stick and fold them in half again, and then put some glue on the inside of that half. So now they're going to be sort of like a fan shape. And these 2 fan shapes are going to form the top and bottom of our dragon's head. So once they've dried and you have those little fan shapes, you're going to take the tips of both of them and either using, if you have like a little pair of scissors or a pencil, or you could try with the brad. Sometimes they're sharp enough to like poke through the paper. Basically, you're just gonna make a tiny little hole in both corners of the paper, and you're gonna stick the brad in it. Once the brad is stuck in both pieces, you're gonna pull down the little gold flaps on the back of the brad, and that's gonna hold the 2 pieces together. So you're going to do this on the other side of the paper. Just stick it through the end of both pieces. And if you've done this, it should look like this in the video. Basically, it's going to be like a movable mouth piece. So now you have the basic dragon shape down. The next thing you can do is add some detail. So with the extra pieces of paper, you can either use the construction paper or the cardstock, but we are going to draw the dragon's face. And then we're going to glue that on top of our little puppet structure. with mine, as you can see, I folded it in half to make sure that it was the right size. And then I drew a dragon's face in profile. So profile is when you can only see half of a person's face. But yeah, I drew that in profile on the folded paper, and then I sort of cut that out. Now the important thing when you're cutting it out is not to cut the fold. So you're going to leave a bit of the fold so that the face is still attached. Basically where the snout is, I kind of just left that part, but I just cut above the snout, and that way it's still able to like fold out. So once your image is done, you're going to take your glue stick, glue it on top of your little puppet structure, and then you'll have your cool dragon puppet. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I also included some googly eyes, so it's up to you if you want to like use the googly eyes or if you want to draw some eyes. But either way, it's up to you. Have fun with it. And when you're finished, you will have a little talking dragon puppet. Alright, so I hope your puppet turned out well. You have a cool dragon of your own now. As always, you can check our website, SuffolkPublicLibrary.com, for future programs and events. Saturday Storytime and Craft is a monthly program where I do crafts and read a book, so definitely check out future episodes of that. You can also check out the playlist on Facebook or YouTube for some of the older ones. So I've read a lot of cool books at this point, so check them out. You might like some of them. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.